Hi guys, wanted to talk to you today about the DC circuit builder that you're going to use to complete your lab. So as you can see, I'm at the physicsclassroom.com website. We have the link, but I thought if you were having a hard time using the link, I'd show you how to get there directly. So go ahead and type in physicsclassroom.com in your web browser. Then you'll see on the left here, we've got the Physics Interactives open, and you can go ahead and scroll to where it says Electric Circuits. Select on that. And I'm going to go ahead and open that in a new tab, just to make it easier for me. And you'll see DC Circuit Builder right here. I don't know how to get anything to select or display, so hopefully you're able to follow what I'm doing. But right here where it says DC Circuit Builder underline, I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And we have to launch it. And then you can see up in the upper left corner right here, you can hit the little arrows and make it nice and big. So there it is. That's what we're going to be using for our lab, since we obviously can't use the equipment that we have in our classrooms. So I'll show you a couple of things today to get you started. The screen right here with the boxes in it has a battery already in there. So it's a plus or minus, and we can play with that and set it to different levels. Okay, so if you down here where it says draw to place wires, we're going to ignore that for a second, and we're going to go ahead, and you'll see that there's 3 buttons there. We're going to go ahead and hit the middle button, and you see when you do that, you get that little magnifying glass there. Okay, so that magnifying glass says that I am working on the battery, not some other part of the circuit, since there is no other part of the circuit. And I can go ahead and change the voltage on that. I can make it 10, I can make it 20 by using these arrows. So you see it was 10, now it's 20. Now it's 30, I can make it 35, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, and so on. So I'm just going to leave it, I think, at 10 for right now. That should be a pretty good number, okay? Then I can go back, and you see the little pencil there. I'm going to select that one, and that allows me to place different components. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place a light bulb. Just select the light bulb. So you see, let me back up a second. You see this is just a bare wire. This guy is just a resistor right here. This is a light bulb, and this is a device I can use to measure current. We'll talk about that in a little bit, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and select the light bulb, and then I can put the light bulb anywhere I want in my circuit. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. Aw, that's so sad. My light bulb is with the battery, but it's not lighting up. It should light up. I want my light bulb to light up. So the problem we have here is that the battery is not connected to the light bulb. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some wires, select there, and then I'm just going to press right where I want my wires to go. And I know, hopefully from my reading, that I have to have a complete circuit. So right now I've connected the plus side of my battery to the light bulb, but I haven't connected the minus side of my battery. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. And oh, look at that. Now that is one bright bulb. Awesome. Okay. If we want to turn it off because maybe it's too bright, maybe it's early in the morning, we're not ready for all that light yet, boom, we just remove one of the wires and the battery is now off. Now a couple things I want to show you. There's these little circles here that say 10. That's representing the voltage that is available right at that point. So you can see right now we've got 10 volts everywhere in the circuit except for the bottom of the battery. When I put my other wire back in, now I see that I've got 10 volts available everywhere from the plus side of the battery, but then we lose that voltage as it goes across the battery, and now it's at 0 volts. That's pretty much to be expected. If we wanted to measure the voltage right across that light bulb, we could do that by using the third button down here by the where it says draw to place wires. I can select that little button right there, and now I can go ahead and use my voltmeter, which is the red one on the left, just by putting one lead there and one lead there. Oh, look at that. That's measuring 10 volts. So there is a 10 volt drop across that light bulb. Now let's say you did it the other way and you went ahead and you put your black lead there and you put your, I don't know why that's happening to my screen, that's very weird. Hey, knock that off. Right, and I put my red lead there, I would see -10. That's okay, just ignore that negative sign. It doesn't really matter, and I can always fix it just by moving my leads. Okay, so now it says 10. Once I click off of that screen, I'll see that the meter goes away, and I would have to click back on there in order to see that meter again. Now, measuring voltage is very easy. Measuring current is a little bit harder, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Ooh, that is really annoying me now, guys. I don't know why it does that. I'm going to make it bigger. Okay. Ooh, it's really starting to bug me. Stop it. Okay, maybe if I just move it to the left first. Okay. So now it's gone. Now if I want to measure current, I can go ahead and try doing it the same way. Don't do this because it'll be wrong. You'll see I blow my fuse. Oh no, and I busted my battery. That's why my battery is blinking. That is no good. So I better not do that again. Okay, and you'll see that my light bulb went off when I did that as well. That's because I need to connect my amp meter in series with my circuit in order to be able to measure the current. So the first thing I have to do is I have to go back to where it says draw to place wires, and I have to get rid of one of the wires. Then I have to go back to my current meter, and now I can go ahead and I can put my leads in. My light goes back on, which is what I wanted, and I can see that I have a current of -1 amps. I don't like that negative, so I'm going to switch it out. And now I have a current of +1 amps. Okay. Now if I don't like that method, I can go back here to where it says draw to place wires. And this guy right over here on the right says 0 amps. I can go ahead and instead of placing a wire, I can go ahead and place him, and he tells me the current directly right from there. Okay, so that is how you're going to do your lab. You can go ahead and play around. You can put in more light bulbs. You can put in more wires. Okay, you can do all kinds of things and try that out and see how that works. Okay, so if you have questions, make sure you get in contact with myself or one of the other physics teachers in some of our open Zoom hours. And take care, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.